Oh, so I'm here at the Disgusting Food Museum. I'm inside.
Here are your entry bags. In case you don't feel well, please use the bags.
And there's some people here trying some very, very disgusting things.
And in the exhibition, we have smelling jars. They look like this. You can open the jars and smell.
S
And at the end, you can come to the bar right there and also try something. Have fun.
I-N-D-R-I. Sindri from Iceland. This is supposed to be bad.
He's going to sample some durian fruit with his nose.
It smells bad, yeah.
Durian is considered to be the king of fruits in Southeast Asia and is known for its strong, pungent odour.
Yeah.
Some find it pleasantly sweet,
yeah.
while others
Yeah.
describe the smell
Yeah.
like a mix of rotten onions and raw sewage.
Yeah.
I'm not going to smell that.
You're not?
What is, in your opinion, the most disgusting food in the exhibition?
I would say probably virgin boy wee eggs that are only served in one city in China, Dongyang City. Basically, you take chicken eggs and the vendors, they collect boy urine from young boys in schools and markets and so on. They urinate into large vats, and then the egg sellers go there and they pick them up and they boil the eggs in them for several hours, cracking them so the urine soaks in. Most of China would never eat this as either. It's really specialized into one city. My name is Andreas Arens, and I am the founder and master disgustologist of the Disgusting Food Museum. Disgust is a human evolution thing. It's a universal feeling that everyone has.
You might like to try some coronavirus lunch.
To make sure that we survive, that we don't eat something that's dangerous, poisonous, and will actually kill us.
Pangolin is offered as a delicacy in parts of Africa, Vietnam, and China, fried, grilled, or boiled.
And actually, what we're saying is not that any of the foods in the exhibition are actually disgusting.
I'm surprised to see Vegemite. I was surprised to see Kit Kats.
But we want to question our judgment of other cultures as disgusting, because we're all equally disgusting. So something like wasabi Kit Kats, they actually taste amazing.
Yeah, and the root beer. I actually like root beer. One of the few Europeans who like it, I think. Most
of the world is not used to trying wasabi flavored chocolate. Different cultures are even disgusted and delighted by different textures. So like slimy and gooey is more well liked in China, for example, whereas they are quite disgusted by crunchy, whereas crunchy textures are more well liked in Europe and in North America. But also tastes and smells and so on. One of the most important things when we include different foods in the Disgusting Food Museum is that the foods are actually well liked and even loved in the cultures that they come from.
Baby mice are drowned and brewed in rice wine. The mice can only be a few days old, as they have to be blind and hairless.
The way it's done in China, it's quite often you have the baby mice and you drown them in the rice wine. However,
that's just cruel.
We would never do that in Sweden, obviously. So what we do to make sure, we always have to think about doing things as ethically as possible while still keeping things interesting. So what we do is we buy what's called pinkies, which is basically newborn baby mice that are intended to be reptile feed, snake feed, basically. So they're already frozen, they're already dead, and then we pop them in the rice wine, and we actually add more ethanol to make the alcohol contents higher, so they will preserve for a longer time. Another example of that would be the snake wine, actually,
called habushu,
where we only use snakes that we buy directly from pet owners in Sweden that have had the snakes as pets, and they have died a natural death.
Or bull penis.
Bull penis, bull testicles, we dunk them in preservative.
Horrifying.
In like a preservative solution every single night, and keep them there in the fridge overnight, and then we take them out in the morning and wring them off and place them.
Wow, look at them.
For the visitors to see.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Then we can use one of them for a good 1 to maybe up to 3 weeks before we have to change it.
I think it's more cruel than disgusting so far.
Yeah, the same, especially like there's some videos displayed about them drinking, like just slaughtering a little bit the cow and drinking the blood, or like with foie gras, is just like stuffing the animals to make them more fat. It's too much. Yeah.
Okay.
Danish cow's milk cheese is matured for a long time to achieve its famous intense smell.
It doesn't smell as bad as I thought. You can definitely smell at least the cheese there, the cheese notes, but it does smell like a feed.
It's the future of food. It's eating protein sources that are hopefully better for the environment, such as lab-grown meat, insects, eating nose to tail. If you're going to slaughter an animal, you might as well use the whole animal rather than some pieces of it.
Buffalo worms, and what we're looking at is a little jar of worms, small little worms, and they're crispy looking, and people are trying these things. It looks like your breakfast cereal, to be honest. You have mealworms, crickets, grasshopper, silkworm, and there's a board up beside it that says 8 days since the last vomit. Now, if I tried something, they would be wiping that clean, I would think. What have you tried so far?
All of this, actually. All the type of insects are kind of, some of them taste like chicken, so it's not that bad. It's actually.
You didn't have anything Irish in the Berlin one. Is there anything Irish in any of those disgusting museums?
No, nothing fully Irish, I'd say. No. Quite a few things from the UK, but nothing from Ireland. So if you or your listeners have any ideas, feel free to reach out and suggest it.
Oh, here is a shark. I something shark.
Oh my God, I can smell it from here.
I actually think it smells good. Yeah, haukart means shark. It's fermented shark. You sure you don't want to smell it?
I might try, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel sick.
I'm proud to see it here. I'm proud they have it here. You know, it's always fun to see foreigners actually taste. It tastes better than it smells. You know.
You've tasted this?
Yeah, many times. It's not something we eat daily, but you know, it's one of our traditional foods. But that was the way in Iceland, we did not have any other, you know, back in the days when we were poor, like a third world country, you know, we had to eat everything, you know, and keep it fresh. So we kept it, you know, sour or salted. That was our way to survive. So, but nowadays we eat normal foods.
Louise McMahon there at the Disgusting Food Museum in Berlin. And that brings to a close this edition of Culture File. In next week's programme, we'll be at the